well. Boot to leather. Game on. Bun Bun comes up, fields at the 15-yard line, middle of the field, looking for blockers, darts to the middle of the field, bounced off a tackler, gets free near side to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. He's got speed. He's got the 30. He beats the last man to the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Bethune-Cookman. Touchdown Maroon and Gold. Javon Ross, 95 yards. Here is Utah into the box. The byline drags it back. Melville! Goal for Shark Coast! Swing and a drive, deep left field. There is no doubt about that one. Adios, amigos, over the scoreboard. Andre Martinez continues his hot streak. His 3-1 blast makes it 6-2 Bethune-Cookman. 22 seconds left in the half, 20 on the shot clock. Willoughby in the corner. Ducks it to Ruzon. Long pass stolen.
What did I say? What did I say?
Oh, rejection off the window by Quentin Hetty. 10 seconds left in the half. Jacoby under the basket. Hands to Ruzon for the two-hand exclamation point.
Wait.
Melissa Gonzalez will try and serve this one out. Great dig. It's Jennings. Off the ceiling! And Jennings gets the kill. Who else would finish off set number 2? It's the first time the Wildcats have taken 2 sets from Florida A&M since 2019. They lead the match 2-0. Wildcats 9 of 11 from the floor. That's 81.8%, and 2 out of 3 from beyond the arc early on. Now, you're not going to shoot the lights out like this in every game.
Nope.
We saw them do it against Auburn and then cool off a ton against Miami. So the big question for the Wildcats team this year, as Quentin Hetty drives in, loses the ball, is going to be, how do you win games when things aren't going your way?
And honestly, I think as well, too, you know, when you said that Auburn, they were shooting the lights out. Miami, they cooled off a little bit more. But I think they're trying to keep everybody on their toes.
Speaking of shooting the lights out, my goodness, Jordan Johnson.
Keeping everybody on their toes. There might be games where, okay, well, they don't want to shoot. They want to drive to the paint. Or it could be to another game where, let's shoot lights out.
Well, you know that a lot of Coach Theus's offense relies on the drive and kick. He tells us in interviews all the time.
Drive and kick.
Here comes Coastal Georgia. Braden Wood, the backdoor screen pass, and rejected by Ariel Bland on Zambonetti.
Nothing about Ariel Bland's defense is bland.
Johnson, the no-look pass. Quentin Hetty up and under with the foul.
Commitment.
Honestly, coming into this game, I was a little afraid of Coastal Georgia with the guys they had.
Yeah.
The Wildcats have done a good job keeping them in check. And, you know, obviously the offensive numbers are gaudy right now. What have the Wildcats been doing defensively to hold this Coastal Georgia team to just 12 points?
Focusing themselves on their players. You know, it's one thing for us to be worried about. I honestly, in my opinion, feel like the more you worry about their defense and not playing our game, it tends to start to shift in their favor. But if we continue to do what we need to do on that court, we're going to come out on top per usual.
Wildcats are going to go with a double big formation here with Ariel Bland and Daniel Ruzon both in the game as Ruzon comes in.
A great combo as well to see Ariel playing the 5 and Daniel playing his true position.
Derek pulls up, no good. Ruzon the rebound.
So much synergy.
Ricky Mitchell dancing, stepping back. Oh!
Mike, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Mike, I can't do it no more. I can't.
The Wildcats are 4 out of 5 from downtown. Here in the first 10 minutes, they have 31-12 advantage on Coastal Georgia.
Taking it to the house every single time. They're playing the game that they want to do. They're playing Wildcat basketball, Mike. Not only are they playing their own type of game, it's like the perfect mix when you have your type of playing of basketball and integrating what the coaches wants. it's always going to be a beautiful window for those matches up.
The pull-up is too strong from McKinney. It cycles back around the 3. Oh, it stays on the rim, no good. Another chance for Coastal Georgia. The redshirt freshman, Nick Patton, throws the ball away. Jordan Johnson will collect a steal. And now Ariel Bland goes to work. Bland back to Johnson. Here's a heat check off the mark.
This was he's testing the waters, checking the temp a little bit.
Extra pass shoveled to the corner. Great closeout by Ruzon, but a little bit too aggressive as a closeout. It's going to be 3 free throws for Kylan McKinney. And here is Wyrosky, who had the third of the 3 hits in the first for the Bulldogs. With a little flare into shallow right. Another one of those could score a run. Osterman on second, Berman on first, 1 out.
Now batting number 25, Hannah Wyrosky.
Mia Gonzalez has missed that changeup pretty much every time she's thrown it. She's over-rotating, throwing it way high. She's behind on the count of ball and no strikes. Comes back with the drop ball in the dirt, 2-0. Mary Grace Watley struck out her first time up, awaits on deck. The Wildcats walking the tightrope right now. Down 2-1, 2 on, 1 out. Throw to third, the tag is not there. Throw was a little high from Maniebo. Both runners advanced on the double steal. And now second and third with 1 out takes away the simple double play. It's 3 balls, no strikes on Wyrosky. And I think the Wildcats might just give her the bag here to set up the double play. Nope, called strike.
And the double steal was executed to perfection by the Bulldogs.
3-1. Swinging aggressively on 3-1 as Wyrosky taps it foul. And now it's a 3-2 count. Osterman on third, Berman on second. Full count delivery on the way from Gonzalez. Wyrosky towards short. A tag, a throw, a double play! Individual effort by Janelle Morrissey, and the Wildcats get out of the jam.
And what a play by Janelle. I don't think the runners for Alabama A&M knew that they could stay put because it was only 1 out. They did not have to advance. So Janelle made the play for the runner and then the quick thinking to throw over to Queen Tuwala, who with a fantastic stretch. Wildcats get out of it unscathed.
And we go to the bottom of the third. Wildcats looking for some offense, down 2-1 here on the Cat Eye Radio Network and SWAC TV. So from the 35, they'll punt the ball away. The punter for Mississippi Valley State is Marco Dubach from Chicago. Both the kicker and the punter, both from Chicago originally.
They're homeboys. Yeah. Got Malik Huggins back. He's another dangerous return guy.
He had 2 punt returns for touchdowns last year, including one in the Classic, but hasn't had one this year. Dubach takes the snap, has to get the punt away quickly. It's going to be caught on the run at the 40-yard line near side by Huggins. He gets to the 45 and pushed out near the 40 of Mississippi Valley State. Excellent field position for the Wildcats to bring their offense onto the field for the first time today, up 7-0 with 13:27 to go in the first quarter.
He caught that ball with a head of steam. You know, it was a short punt. He had about 10-yard get up before he caught it, but broke it to the outside, picked up another 15, 20 yards. Cats.
Well,
good at the 40.
You know how competitive these guys are, right? We've been down to practice.
Bond had one. I want one.
I want one, too. So now Cam Ransom will lead his offense onto the field.
We're in a huddle?
Yeah, we're in a huddle. That's the first time this year. It'll be interesting to see who starts at running back. It is Kamani Robinson. The handoff goes to him up the middle, cuts it back, driving forward for a 2-yard gain to the 38. The original line of scrimmage was the Mississippi Valley 40. Kobe Grant made the tackle for Mississippi Valley State. They're in that 3-down front that we were talking about pregame now. Ransom now changes the play. 20 seconds on the play clock.
Man to
Second
man,
down
down
at
low.
8.
Man to
4
man.
receivers in the pattern. 3 to the wide side right, single left. Cam is going to keep it on a quarterback draw. He's dragging a defender past the 35 and to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 2.
This 4-down territory. Good looking play. If Cam would have delayed another half second, that thing would have opened up a little bit more. The linebackers were dropping. They saw him step up into the pocket. They came up to make the tackle.
A great strength for Cam to shrug off James Bradley at the line of scrimmage to keep those feet moving. Now 3rd down and 3. They'll move it back 1 yard to the 33-yard line.
Got a white towel in the front and a white towel coming out of his helmet.
Ransom alone in the backfield, 5 wide, timeout Valley. There was an uncovered receiver here.
sure
It was
was.
Josh Evans was completely uncovered,
Oh, man.
First and a half.
and Valley has to burn a timeout.
I wonder if we saw that.
Well, even if we didn't, Valley burns their first timeout of the half. Their head coach is brand new this year for Mississippi Valley State. It's
T-Buck.
Terrell Buckley,
Florida State, man.
former assistant coach at Florida State, also Akron, Louisville, Mississippi State, and Ole Miss, and was the head coach of the XFL's Orlando Guardians in 2023, so he knows this area.
Yeah, he does.
Mississippi native Terrell Buckley won a state title at Pascagoula High School in 1987, played at Florida State from 1989 to 1991, still owns the NCAA record for interception return yards at over 500 interception return yards over 4 years at Florida State, and then was the 5th overall pick by the Packers in 1991 and played 14 years in the NFL. 3rd down and 3 for the Wildcats from the Valley 33-yard line, going right to left here in the first quarter. Wildcats looking to improve on a 7-0 lead with 12 minutes to go first quarter. Cam, play action, waving
Run it,
receivers
Cam.
around. He'll going to run out the back door to the 30, cuts it upfield to the 25. That's a BCU first down at the 24-yard line.
Good looking play that time. He was calling a receiver. I think that was a planned play all the time.
Yeah, he was looking for Evans with the one-on-one coverage. That wasn't there. He just took off out the back door to the right-hand side. So that'll be a first down for BCU at the 24-yard line. They'll flip the field. The ball's now on the far hash marks, and they'll pull 4 receivers all to the left-hand side.
Oh, there's something dangerous going to happen here.
That safety's going to be one-on-one with the slot receiver if they don't cover this. There's almost no one up the middle, too. Now Robinson will motion back into the backfield. Cam takes the snap, looks to throw. He has to escape. He runs to his left, motioning receivers around. He throws it to Bun Bun Ross at the 15-yard line, at the 10 near side, at the 5, pushing Piles at the 1. He gets across the goal line. Touchdown, Bethune-Cookman. Touchdown, Maroon and Gold. What a great play. Cam had nobody in his primary read.
Maroon on the field.
He motioned
Touchdown.
Bun Bun out to the sideline, then pitched it to him on a check down, and Javon Ross did the rest. He's got 2 touchdowns in under 5 minutes.
Call that weight room at the goal line. It was a stalemate between him and the cornerback, and he just pushed his way in.